Oh, hello, 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 everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all know what it is. Tonight is a listening party for guess who? Treye, the gray wolf, one of my faves. Yes, honey. Yes. This is an exciting night for me. Oh, hold on one second, y'all. Sorry. I have to do something that I was supposed to do previously, and I didn't do it. So let me. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. I'm excited. This is an exciting night because this is my first online live. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Kim, I have made you a moderator, ma'am. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Q. Hey, girl. Miss Durrani, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure you share the live because we're about to be in here doing the darn thing-ish. Okay. I'm super excited about this because the man behind the music is amazing. Okay? That's what I want to say first. He is amazing. If you haven't heard his music, you're about to hear it tonight because we're about to cut up with his music. I probably ain't gonna get up and dance because it ain't that kind of music. But I'm here. You know, the music makes you feel everything. I just want y'all to know that. And I said I'm not playing any music tonight behind me because I want y'all to hear his. So that's why you don't hear anything at all. So, as I stated in the promo videos, the music makes you feel everything. He wears a lot of hats. He wears a lot of different hats. And I was trying to remember the music I think he sent me or I encountered by going to his page. And then he came or he was talking about it on the live. And I was like, wait, what? You got what? That's you? Wait a minute. I'm going to need to hear this. And then I fell in love with Intentional. So Intentional will ever be my love forever and a day. Me and Intentional will never, ever break up. Okay? I'm just making y'all aware of how great this music is. You know, hey, fictional love. I appreciate you stopping through. Once everybody gets in, of course, we will get started. Of course, you know, so just hang tight, everybody. Hang tight, hang tight. You know, we got a DJ. He's gonna come through and play the music for us. So I'm just excited about this. I'm excited about it. I'm so excited. And I don't know. I could say a lot. You'll get it. So you're aware. Let me just tell y'all what the options are. We will allow you, if you want to ask the musician, the artist, a question. You're more than welcome to come up. Hey, Samantha, you have to let me know you want to come up and ask your question. And then after you ask your question and he answers, we will drop you back down. So this is not, this is not the dating game. So I am not trying to fix him up on a date. So we're not really asking dating questions like we normally would on my show. We want to keep it strictly to the music and And he's also an author as well. So if you want to, and I don't know how many people have taken the time to read his book that will be coming through, but you may also ask him about any of his work that he's done as far as his music and his books are concerned. Again, this is not the dating game, so I'm not trying to matchmake over here tonight. We are doing a live listening party, and so we're waiting on the those that are supposed to be here to pop in and do the thing. But in the meantime, I just want to make sure that I speak to everybody, say hello to everybody. Please tap the screen while you're here. Please definitely show some love to the artist once he gets in here. And we don't tolerate disrespect. We don't male bash. We don't female bash. We don't want to be rude. We don't want to be disrespectful. Just please be respectful. And make sure that you guys know there's certain words you can't say. Like, you can say, there's certain words you just can't say. Like, you got to be very mindful of the fact that they're listening all the time. Don't know how, don't know why, but they are. Can't help it. So, please be mindful of that. Yes, please be mindful of that. So once Trey gets in, once the DJ gets in, then we will get started. I want to make sure that everybody. Hey, Durrani, if I missed you, I don't know if I said hi to you earlier, but hey, love, how are you? How are you? Please share. Sharing is caring. Don't be stingy. Share the love. Share the artist information. Share the page. Share the live. Share it. I will go over the rules again. The rules again is that we are. This is a live listening party for Trey, the Gray Wolf, who is a musician, jazz musician, and author. He's got some other hats too, but we're not talking about those tonight. He wants to talk about them. He can definitely talk about them for sure. And we have him here already. Look at this. Hey there.
Hello.
How are you?
I am absolutely fine.
How's your day?
It's busy. It was busy, but it's better now.
Oh man, you just be tearing up the internet. Look at this. Look right here. You gonna break the internet. Look at this hat. You should have did like a whole little so we can see all of this. Hey Sassy.
Get my coat off.
See what I'm talking about. Definitely thanks everybody for joining. Um we want to I think we got a couple more people. Hold on, I want to bring Miss Kim up as well so she can be in the box with us too.
Hello.
Yes, hey Miss Kim.
How are you?
I'm good.
Hey,
How are you?
Hey Trey. I'm good.
hey. You good, Kim?
I'm good. I'm good.
I
Let's
want
see.
to I want to
Go
thank you
ahead.
all for allowing me to do this because this is exciting for me. You know how much I love this music. I love this music.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Ron is going to be the DJ for the night. So he's going to
How's
be
it
playing
going?
all your tracks. That's right. WRZR radio. He actually Ron has I don't know if I had mentioned to you about him before, but he has a jazz station. So
Okay.
he wants to put your music in rotation.
How's it going, Ryan?
Hey Trey, how's it going, man?
Oh man, just happy to be here.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah, I deal with a lot of musicians on the daily, man.
So you can understand our ups and downs.
Oh yeah, I'm a musician myself, man. So I know. Trust me, I retired though. I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, speaking of that, it's really hard when you're doing something with so much passion, and
Yeah.
something comes along that eases you to doing something else. You never forget about it, but it's just that it's just passion is passion. You love it so much that sometimes you got to just let it go.
So who are your influences? You don't mind me asking?
Oh man, my well, the two that really got me into loving jazz was the guy whose club I run now. He was 94 years old when he passed, but he was my introduction to jazz.
Who's that again? I'm sorry.
His name is Floyd Washington,
Floyd Washington.
and he loved jazz. He's a very well versed guy, and the club that I manage now is his legacy.
Okay.
And I did a song for him back in 2022 called Washington. It was an honor of him to give him flowers while he was living. He passed away
Right.
early this year at 94.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
My touch of jazz. My dad came, and my dad was a horn guy.
Okay.
So he kind of gave me that. But remember now, I'm 56. So at the time I was learning jazz, we were in the rap era. Rap had just started off.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get around our guys and not sing a rap song. I mean, that wasn't cool,
Right.
So those are my two influences as far as just learning. Uh, and I never really like to call it jazz. I would call it create your own narrative because I didn't have to follow any guidelines. I didn't have to follow any boundaries. I could just do whatever it was I wanted to do. And with that, I created a lot of narrative over the course of years. So what you're
Right.
hearing now is music that was done years and years ago in my mind, right? And I just never had the right components around me to get it done.
Okay.
Like
So how would let me see, I'm trying to think. Okay, how would you how would you specify your jazz? I mean, I'm trying to find a word. Okay, what type of style? Basically, what type of style would you call your jazz?
honestly, this is so funny that you asked me that because it falls under jazz, but and I know jazz has so many different components, right?
Right.
So I actually called it way back then, um, create your own narrative. It was create your own narrative music. It wasn't elevator music. It wasn't escalator music. It wasn't mall music. It was
Right.
create your own narrative music. And basically, you could say whatever you wanted to say using the bed of music.
Okay. I like to believe that basically jazz is like the blueprint of everything because it's like you can find some of everything in it. You got your ingredients from rock, and progressions, and rock, R&B, soul. It all has um, what's called it's all relative.
Yes, yes,
You know.
yes.
So would you agree that all types of music came from jazz or derivative from jazz, or what do you think it came from? What origin?
The reason why I say that I would agree with that is because before music ever had a direction, it had to have a sound.
Right. That's
Before,
correct.
think about it, before music ever had a voice, it had to have a sound. And
Yeah.
when you take away any voice from any music, you could pull out any instrument in that ensemble and say, "Wow, that same thing as a that could be used." The only difference to me between those lanes of music is a saxophone run, a piano chord run, things like that. Those are the only thing that separates the two. And it's been proven when you do live concerts with rap artists.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
it's just to me, jazz is the basis of everything because before music had a voice, it had to have a sound.
Yeah. I'm like me and you, we come from hip hop, man. So I like to say that I mean, I grew up, my aunt, my mother, when I was a kid, they would play jazz all the time, man. Miles Davis, Coltrane, everything you name it, everything from the Blue Note,
Yeah,
And you talking about hours, man. It's like you don't appreciate it when you a kid, man. But man, I can sit back and play Miles Davis 13, 15 minutes and be in heaven.
yes, yes.
you know. So, so I want to. Well, I'm gonna give Cotton back. I'm gonna give you a hug. I'm sorry, Cotton. I'm sorry, Cotton. This is what I do, bro. I'm an interview,
Hey,
and I like to
man.
meet interesting people.
Hey, I greatly appreciate it. I'm here for it, man. I've never lost the taste of fulfilling proper answers to adequate. So I always want to make sure that I give you the best answer.
Okay. So, what would be my last question? What would be your? Everybody has a signature. Everybody has an ingredient. What's yours?
I think, believe it or not, over the course of time, I think I've developed. Uh, I like to call it. I'm an athlete, right? So you
Right.
remember the pump fake? We would, you pump fake and you act like it's gonna be something, but they're jumping you and it's not. I think in music, that's been my signature is that hesitation. That
Right.
instead of going from one, just instead of going from one beat to the other, one, just that little slight pause, just that boom.
Right.
It just adds that much. In the DJ world, we call it, just drops. In the music
Are you a
world,
DJ too?
man,
89, man. 89. Been a DJ since 89, so I'm feeling you, bro.
and we come from actually the 1200. That was a little
Right.
different because
Oh man.
we actually had to mix by BPMs. That's how we
Right.
had to do it.
And crates of records,
Yes.
dude. I don't miss those days though, but
No,
hey,
and you know what I don't, and what I tell DJs now is that because I only DJ karaoke, because I run manage and
right.
I tend to actually be just on call DJ. But doing karaoke, I do handle my karaoke very delicately because I want
Okay.
everybody to have a good time, and I don't require my karaoke individuals to sing karaoke.
Right.
If you get up there and you don't know the songs, you want to sing the artist, that's fine, no problem. I
Right.
don't really want to get up there. I'm not getting a record contract. I own a record
Right.
label. So I want them to do that. So DJing that way, it's basically it's not the traditional how we had to go from doing BPMs with to keep it in the same. It's kind
Yeah.
of hard to go
Yeah.
from 80
Yep.
BPMs to
You would
100.
press a sync 9 and all that, man. I swear, I personally don't like the sync because that takes away the creativity of being a DJ.
Yep,
It,
because it
it-
leaves
everything is automated now, man. And everybody call themselves DJs, and they don't even know half of the struggle, bro, that we went through.
because they come in an era where now we didn't even have laptops out when we first started. There was no
Oh,
such thing as a laptop for DJs. It just wasn't.
right.
You had your two Technique 1200s, and
Hmm.
your pitch control was on the right, and you put the
Right.
needle to the record. That's how it went. When you scratch live on the actual album. You actually had your little tape marks. I mean, that's where we come from.
Yeah.
So, so a lot of these DJs don't understand that, and they call themselves DJs because it's so automated now.
Right. That's so true. Okay, Cotton, he's all yours. I'm sorry.
Nice talking to you, guys. Nice
I'm
talking.
not talking to you too, brother. I'm
Thanks.
here.
Thanks for giving me back my show.
Sorry.
Sorry.
The one thing you learn as a grown woman is you don't interrupt two men when they talking. So
Oh,
hey,
I'm sorry.
Well, hey, we don't mess with two women when y'all talking either. We sure
Oh
don't.
no.
That's a big no no.
exactly, and it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
Yes. Yes,
so,
indeed.
so I just want to reiterate the rules really quickly and let everybody know you're more than welcome to come up to ask the musician, which is Trey, a question. This is the question about music and his art and his books, or, what he does. This is not an interview to hook him up. I'm not. This is not the dating game. I'm not doing that today. That's for a different day. So, I also want to let y'all know that Kim, his business partner, is also in the box, and she is on with us as well. So I appreciate her being here. You will see her saying little things to you. Kim, did you want to say something before we
No,
got started?
no, I'm good. You guys go ahead.
Okay, and make sure that you all are following Kim, Ron, and Trey. If you're not following them, please follow them. Let's all follow each other. This is a support system over here. There's no male bashing and there's no
No
female.
doubt. No
Please
doubt.
be
It's
please be
all love and
respectful.
harmony.
Please be respectful and please be mindful of your verbiage as you come up to speak when the time comes. Um, once you've asked your question and Trey has answered, please do not interrupt him while he's speaking, or I'm going to put you on mute, but do not interrupt him. Please, I would greatly appreciate that because we want to hear what he has to say. This is his time. His time is valuable, and unless you're paying for some extra, we can't have. We're not going to do that. Okay. So let's get this show started. This is Trey. Yes, everybody. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you so much for doing this show. I'm excited, because I love your music, all in all. So since Ron kind of asked you some questions already, I'd like to just get into playing one of your tracks. So Ron, can you play Simplicity?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna put myself on mute.
All right. Oh yeah, that is very nice. Very, very nice.
Yes, yes, yes. I like the whole album. So, um,
Listen,
I have a question,
yeah,
and
yeah,
and then I'll see if any of your supporters want to come up and ask a question as well. So my question would be, what was the inspiration for that particular track?
um, my mom loved my dad even when he got sick,
Oh,
and their roles never changed, even though his health was deteriorating. And I remember talking to her, and she said, "That's how my mama loved Jack, which is my grandfather." So I saw love in its simplest form, meaning that I saw love given even when it couldn't be reciprocated at the same level. I saw love given in the simplest form, and that touched me. And I wanted to get to a point in my life where I could love something simple. And simplicity is because we're always so full of what's complex. We get so far away from what's really simple. And that's why I wanted that to be on that particular project with my mom and my grandmother on the cover. So that's what simplicity came
Mm, mm. A lot of people don't know that kind of love.
from. Yeah, yeah.
They really don't. And so for you to be able to express it in music and songs, or in the jazz form, it's really, yeah, really amazing. Like you just said, yes, very amazing. Um, did anybody want to come up and ask Trey a question? Did you have any questions, or you want to comment on the music? If so, please hit the invite button, and I will have you come up. Yeah, I like that. I like, but you already know my favorite. We ain't got there yet, so we ain't got to my favorites yet. So let's see. Ryan, was it something you wanted to say?
yeah. To me, I was like, wow. It's you sound like you. Do you listen to David Sanborn? It almost reminded me of David Sanborn, man. It was
Way
just that,
back in the day. Yep. Way
you
back
know.
in the day.
And I ain't even gonna say it's that good. I'm gonna say that y'all on a level together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I feel you. I feel you. I
It's all
greatly
there.
appreciate that. I
You know,
appreciate
it's
it.
all there. Yeah, that's a nice tune, man. That's a real nice tune,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and every
and a
title
very
made
lovely dedication.
always, yeah, every title of any song I've ever done in my entire life always has a meaning. It always means something. I would never just put something out and hope that the title defines what the music sounds like. If you could only see, couldn't hear the music, I would be able to tell you through what I feel in the sense of words, and you will be able to understand. When you see simplicity, you don't have to hear anything. You know, when you see that word, simplicity, that whatever you're listening to is going to be simple.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. Wow.
They say simplicity is the best complexity. For
Absolutely
sure.
right.
You
You're
know.
absolutely right.
Samantha's in the box. Did you have a question or comment for
All
Trey?
right, Samantha, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
Hey Samantha, how you
Um,
doing?
Hi, Mr. Ron. How you doing? Hi,
Good.
Kottyn. Hi, Mr. Trey. How y'all doing?
Okay.
Um, Mr. Trey, I have the question. Well, I started listening to your album, um, and I've been listening to it all week before I go to work, during work. Um, Miss Softly Spoken can tell you that because every time I come in, I'm listening to Trey. And one of my favorite songs is Love on a Mission because actually that's what I'm a helpless romantic and I'm in fact looking for love on a mission, that real definition of what true love is, that unconditional love, that godly love, that everything from that partner without, like you said, simplicity. I want everything to be simple, but Love on a Mission is my favorite song. So when you made that song, what were you at that moment? What can you say you were thinking about when you made that song?
That's a good question.
That absolutely sums it up, Samantha. I saw two men that were on a mission to love two men that had lost their health. Me and my grandfather and my dad. I saw two women who their mission in life was to love those men unconditionally, even if it could not be reciprocated at the same level. Meaning that if they could go and buy these men dinners, but these men couldn't even get out of bed to go and get them dinner. You see what I mean by
Mhm.
reciprocation is one thing, but when the person cannot reciprocate it at the same level, they never lost sight of that mission. They never gave up on that mission to love those men. And that is why Love on a Mission is just like that. Just like you said, it is that simple for us. It's on the same.
Okay, thank you for answering my question. I'm gonna give you back the floor and get back in the comment box so
Thank you.
somebody else can come back
Thank,
up.
thank you. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome, love. Have a
Appreciate the
good one.
call.
Well, I'm gonna be in the comments.
All right.
All
We
right.
are here. Yes. Yes, definitely. There's some great news. Definitely enjoying that.
We have someone else that wants to come up in the box. Hey, Trina, meet Trey.
Hi, how you doing, Trey?
How you doing?
This is my first time. I'm not um, familiar with your music, but the track I heard when I joined, I liked it. And I'm not a big jazz fan. There's some jazz I can get into, and I like that a lot. So that's all I had to say.
Well, that
Thank
says a
you.
lot. That says a lot. It does say a lot. That if you're not a jazz person, but you tend to like that particular song, you kind of put it together right. So thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Trina. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Someone else wants to come up and say something. Hold on one second. Hey. Hey, little lady. How are you?
Honey, move.
Good.
What's
Hey,
happening?
everybody.
How you doing?
Hey,
I'm
Welcome to the
good.
show.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. First I wanted to say, Ron is Mr. Ron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to say when he's talking or when the people in the box talking, the music is a little loud. We can't. It's
Oh,
hard to
okay.
hear. So if you could turn down just a little bit, it sounds good in the background, just a little loud. That's all. But no, what I want to say is, I'm enjoying the music. I grew up on jazz. Excuse me. I grew up listening to all type of music, basically. But my all my family, we have a family of musicians, and like growing up in school, we played in the band, concert band, marching band, and jazz band. I never played in the jazz band, but my sisters and my cousins and my kids played in the jazz band. I played in the concert marching band and orchestra, but I can appreciate it. I love listening to jazz when I'm, driving over the road, so I'm gonna start plugging that in while I'm
Definitely.
driving. I just got off the road. But
Man,
yeah,
I'm telling you,
I like that. It's
once
good.
you
Sounds
start
good.
once you start
Congratulations.
playing it, you ain't gonna stop. I promise you, you're not gonna stop.
I'm feeling it. All right. Congratulations. Thank y'all for having me up.
thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Miss.
very
Thank
much.
All
you.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad she told me. Y'all gotta let me know if the music is too loud.
So yeah, just like if he's talking, then you can lower it. So whenever they're talking. So do you want to play the next track? Trey, did you wait? Trey, before we do, did you have something else you want to say?
Oh no, I just wanted to answer. Bam. Do I have a special song for the very special lady in your life? No, no, Bam. The two ladies on this particular album, the dedication to my mom and my grandmother.
That's there.
I released it on my sister's birthday. So nah, not on this particular project right here. But. You heard me when I say run. But. Nah.
But
Uh,
yeah.
I would like to say that if you are a special lady and you don't have that person to tell you, then I want you to put on intentional.
Yes.
If you are a guy and you have that special lady, I want you to put on Treye's retouch.
Yes. So we got something for everybody. I'm telling y'all. I'm not just talking. Look, I'm gonna let y'all listen to it yourself. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Go ahead, whatever you want to go next. Where you want to go next?
All right. What about you're talking about intentional? How about intentional?
Yeah. Go
Here
Or
for
we
it.
y'all want
go.
to wait till
Yeah.
later? Wait a minute. Maybe we should wait till later. Maybe that's more
Hey,
adult,
don't
grown and
toy with my
sexy.
emotions. Don't toy with my emotions. Don't do that. Don't.
Which you want to play it? You ready to play it?
It just,
Okay.
you still want to be my friend? Cause
Okay. Here's my man Trey. Intentional.
oh, I,
All right,
I
that's
the whole
smooth.
I act like a whole like I'm a whole school girl over here. Like this is my first time being in love.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I love that track.
So you produce your own music? You produce your own track?
I, yes, I have to do it all.
Okay.
Uh,
From one musician to another, what's your what's your brand as far as you know what you know your what you play on?
actually, once I get everything down, I I go back. Now, the key to it, to me, the key to it is being able to hear the end result before you get there. If that
Right.
makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
remember now, you basically you're doing it from the beginning to the end. So,
Right.
yeah, say if you come in and you give me a drum track, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to hold on to that drum track. I might not use that track until 3 years later.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. It's a process. You
And
know.
what I do is I'll say, hey Ron, I got a pianist. I got a guy who wants to do this piano, and he'll come in, and I will tell him exactly what I hear surrounding the drum track,
Right.
and he'll give me a piano track, and I'll go in and alter it because of course he's not going to be able to play what I hear.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So no matter how much I tell him, no, 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 I have to actually go in, and once I get the track, I can go in and compose it or arrange it the way,
Right.
because if you notice, I want to build around the drum. So
Right.
I want to build around the drum because growing up, that's what
That's the foundation.
the drum
That's what
would keep.
starts
That's
everything.
exactly what it is. So we want to
Right,
make
right.
sure that we keep
Oh,
that. So
yeah,
unlike the jazz before, it was keyed around an instrument other than the drum.
right.
So when they went into the studio to lay it down, um, you had the actual other artists that came out a little bit more worthy than the drum guy because
Okay.
sometimes he was the last guy heard. Well, I was the guy that was in the sixth grade that was beating on the tables while other guys were trying to rap. You remember that
Right.
lunchroom table?
Yeah.
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 So I was
Oh, I was good at that, man. Drumming on the table. Yeah. That's what we did back in the day, man.
exactly. So being that I was an athlete, I couldn't just give up athletes because my dad was like, "Nah, just." So I was a sports guy, but I never lost the beat. I never lost the beat, and
Okay.
that's exactly what happened when you hear it. You have to pick
Okay.
what you want to what you want the end result to sound like. And
Right.
if you don't start at the beginning, knowing how you want the end to sound like, then what you'll hear a song, instrumental, for example, which
Yeah.
people understand that's not a jazz song. Just because it's instrumental,
Right.
that's not.
Right.
It's totally
Oh
different.
my God. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I hate it because I get music submissions all day, every day, for stuff to be played on the air, and I'm jazz all the way through, through my
Yeah.
family and everything, man. So it's like, you can't sequence jazz. You can't do that. It's improv. It's improvisational. You know what I'm saying? And that was one thing about Miles Davis, man. That dude never did the same performance every show. It was always something different.
Always something different. And to add to that, Ron, to add to what you were just saying, is that when you get submissions of people, they are 90% submitting cover jazz. Guarantee it.
Yeah. But you know why? I feel that they doing that because it's already popular. I got this one musician on. I can't think of his name right now, but he did his first album was all cover songs. Luther Vandross, Here and Now. Some of the stuff that's already played,
Yeah.
Always and Forever and stuff. Because people like that, and it's a smart business movie. It's a smart marketing movie, especially if you're unknown. You know, because people are going to expect something better from the next album. You've already put your name out there, and there ain't nothing wrong with doing covers. But when you get out there and do something original like you're doing, man, that says a whole lot about musician.
And what that says, even being that I am over a record label, is
Yeah.
that we did covers. We did Fire and Desire covers. We did
Okay.
Silent Night covers. So we've jumped on some pretty epic covers, right? But I always wanted my artist, and since I'm an artist on the label, I've always pushed individuality. Believe in you. If because this is the thing about covers, you and I both know this, Ron. That person had to believe in themselves as well.
Yeah,
There is no way. Think about what I'm saying.
yeah,
You never have a cover if that you would never have a Here Now cover if Luther didn't believe that I could do a cover of a cover.
right.
You know,
Yeah.
and people don't know he did covers of covers. It's just
Right.
that he could do them in his own way, and he sounded so much better
Oh,
doing
he
it.
was clever, man. I didn't realize how many covers he did. So I went back. I was like, really? I said, I thought that was him.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
thought that was him. That was Stevie Wonder. I was like, oh my God, okay.
Yep. The Carpenters, Barry Carpenter.
Yeah,
They did.
yeah, superstar. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's man. That's one of my favorites right there.
And so when we got to hearing it, it was already in a lot of the Dionne Warwick's covers that he did. We were already thinking that those were originals because the covers never did as well.
Right.
But back to the original artists, they had to give themselves a chance to say, I'm going to do something that nobody heard, nobody might not even want to hear, but I got to believe in myself. And that's what I talk to myself and my other artists about, is that Yeah, we could get together and put together cover song, and we could do that all day long. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when are we going to give credit to ourselves as the original artist? Because that's who they believe. Why would Luther? Not well, I don't want to use Luther, but why would Teddy P believe in himself, but my artist D Suave done?
Right.
You follow me?
Yep.
Because one thing about it, you're not going to find Teddy P doing a bunch of cover songs.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because they were built on that thing. And Beyonce is good. She might pick one or two covers to do in shows, but for the most part, other than to do it with Luther, a lot of her songs are original.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
We have Nisi in the box who has a question.
Hey,
Right.
Nisi.
Hey,
Hello.
Nisi.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Trey. Hey, Miss Kim. Hey, Sissy.
Hey, baby.
How you doing, Mr. Trey?
Hey,
I have a couple of questions for you.
sure, love.
So my first question for you would be throughout your um throughout your your life of doing being an artist, what was the biggest challenge that you had to face and how did you overcome it?
Um, that's a great question. Thank you, Nisi, for even asking that question because it took a lot of nerve to ask that question. So, my biggest challenge was to not fit in a box. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to be, I didn't mind if I stood over there by myself. I wanted to be that guy over there by himself. That was my biggest challenge to stay away from what was considered traditional. Um, and how I faced that was I continued to be different. I continued to do things that was not the norm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they were all wearing polo, I wanted to wear Lacoste. If they were wearing Lacoste, I wanted to wear polo. If they were wearing Adidas, I wanted to wear Nike. If they were wearing Nike, I wanted to wear Converse. I just never wanted to be part of the brand. You know what I mean? I never wanted to be part of the brand. I wanted to be my own person. And that's how I was raised. My dad and my mama raised me. Stand on my own. And so once I started doing music, the easiest thing to do is to trace. If I give you a picture and it's already there and I give you to trace it, it's easy to trace it. It's not hard at all. That's not hard. But if I tell you to draw your own picture, what are you going to do there? That was what I wanted to do. They would never let me trace. My parents, my grandparents, they wouldn't let me trace. So I had to draw pictures, and some of the pictures I drew were absolutely horrible. I could look at that picture and say, well, it was me. I did. And that's how I overcame that challenge is because I always looked in the mirror and saw that I could be who I wanted to be, even if it came across sounding different.
Okay, awesome. My next question is, throughout your career, every now and again in life, we feel like we have failed. Do you feel like you have failed at anything within your career? If so, how did you handle it?
Oh no, it's no else. No. I haven't failed because I'm so original that if it fails everybody else, that's exactly how I want it to sound. so I didn't have many failures. Now I can say this: there was some learning curves in there.
Uh-huh.
There were some learning curves. Um, and maybe Ron can help me out with this. Sometimes we'll make a hour long one song. I mean,
Yeah.
we never finish.
Right.
Right.
So we'll keep going, and I had to find out that sometimes I don't know if you experienced it. Sometimes good is good enough.
Yeah.
It was good right
There's so
there.
many bars on it though, man. I'll be like, okay, how long is this song? About an hour? Okay.
Exactly. And
Oh,
then
that's awesome.
and when you're
That's awesome.
engineering songs, Lacey, you're engineering somebody, and they come in and they have prime example. One of my artists, he would tell you this. Ron, we had a 10-song project. 10 songs.
Mm,
Gratitude.
mm,
10
right.
song project. Guess how long that project? Project 20 songs.
20 songs? Man, I could tell you some. I could tell you some stories about me being in the studio, man. I swear, because me and my partners, we had a production company for like 10 years,
Uh,
RCK, and man, I'm telling you, we like had some artists that was being signed, they needed demos. Man, we talking about 22, 45 hours. Man, I swear, I swear, man. After a while, it felt like boot camp. I was like, okay,
yeah, it's a real job then. Right.
yeah, for real, for real. But that's where you thrive and you live, man. It's like that. That's the essence of being a musician, right there, man. You got that's something that it's like being on a playground, man.
Look, one of the weirdest things, Nisi, that ever happened, and I know Ron, I had, being I'm on the side of Kim and I, Kim is the lady, she does everything. So we had an artist comes out, and her due date was like September. Her album release date was like September the 9th.
Okay.
She goes in, she has a pre-album listening party September the 7th for her album.
Mm.
September the 8th, she calls me at 9 o'clock in the morning and say, I want to change my sound.
Oh,
Oh
I said,
no.
yeah. I said, oh.
wow.
I
Right.
said, we had this rollout for September the 9th. She said, yeah. She said, I just want to change my sound. Woo. When I tell you, I was up
Man.
the whole entire day because I wanted her to meet that deadline. And when
Right.
you're talking about changing 6 songs on an EP, a lot of people don't know that. EP is a lot less songs than an LP.
Yeah. Yeah. EP. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and so just so happened we were doing EP, we only had 6 songs, but that was 6 changes that needed to be done, not just redone, but it had to be re-recorded,
Re-record. Yeah.
remastered, and then get ready to. Oh man! It just so happened
That
we
was
kept,
a jam session right there, huh?
man, we kept all of all everything from the title to the RC code, everything was the same. We just went ahead
Okay.
and made a different wave, a different wave song, because we know we use wave format from Cup.
Right.
A lot of people don't know the difference between that and an MP3. Uh,
Mm.
and I tell musicians that if you got a song and you want to know how it sounds, go to SoundCloud and listen.
Yeah.
Because SoundCloud is the worst engine to listen to music ever. If it sounds good in SoundCloud, then it'll sound good everywhere else.
Yeah.
Right.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for answering my questions. Thank you, Kottyn, for allowing me to come up. But as I get ready to exit, we're enjoying your music, so that we just want to know, when will the next album be released?
Uh, I want to do something for Valentine's Day, and I kind of want to do something where I'm using some of the popular songs I've had, and I'm actually going to talk over the song. So it's going to be kind of like, there was a guy back in the day called Neil Scott, and he did kind of talk over music.
Gil Scott Heron.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my
So,
man.
so he was considered the first rapper, believe it or not, y'all.
Yeah.
So I want to go in for Valentine's Day and take intentional what we just heard, right? And go in and do a setting like a phone call. Have the phone ringing, and she picks up on. And I'm like, hey, it's Valentine's Day. And I go here to talk, kind of where the music is underneath. I want to do that for Valentine's Day. That's what I'm thinking about doing, but add some different things. That's what I'm thinking about.
Okay, thank you. And we wish you the best of luck with that new album.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Kottyn.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Nixie. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. We got time. We still got you for a little bit longer, right, Trey?
Yeah. That was Khan's favorite intentional. Can we do Glow's Groove real quick?
Absolutely.
That's my mama name is Gloria, and I
Okay.
wanted to have something that was dedicated to her, and she likes to move. So when you hear, you'll hear the essence of if you were hula hooping. That's my mindset of Glow's Groove. But yeah, you can
All
go.
right. Well, here we go. Close groove. This is Trey.
Glow's Groove.
Yes.
Yes. I know when I'm pumping some next year in the summertime with the top down,
Right.
riding down, cruising at night at dusk, man, that's the perfect tune right there.
Yeah,
That's the perfect tune.
Yes,
That's the
and that's
perfect song.
it's that outside song, bro. It's exactly.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
outside.
That's the cookout after cookout music.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Uh, what do you think about that one, Kim? What do you think about it? Kim? Oh, you got your
Okay.
eyes closed.
And she was muted. Kim,
Yeah, I
you
was
there?
muted. What do I think about the Glows Groove?
Yeah, it's been a
Oh
long
yeah,
time coming. That was
that's
a
yeah,
long time coming.
that's one of my favorites. It definitely captures her spirit. You know, she's so lively and sassy, and that it definitely catches her spirit. A lovely, lovely lady. A lot of energy, very inspirational, encouraging, mellow, all that good stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice tune.
Yeah, I love it. I
It's
love it.
just a little something different, you know. It's not the traditional, but you can see that it's truly an outside song. It is, you know, here's again. So, Kim, did you want to pick a song, or Cotton, do you want to go straight to my favorite?
Oh, you want? Okay. What's your favorite?
Can I guess? Can I say?
Yeah, you said.
Trey's Retouch.
Yes.
Run,
All right.
run.
Okay, here we go. Any last comments, any last words before we play this?
Yeah, here's a disclaimer. I just want to put a disclaimer out there. Hey, run. I just want a disclaimer out there.
I
The
told you
views and
we should have
opinions of
put
this. Go ahead, I'm just playing. Go
yeah,
ahead.
we should have put rated R on the cover for that one. Yeah.
This,
Right.
this, this is truly.
This is rated R for wring out your towels. Okay, here we go.
Got you.
Wait a minute, that's not the one, is it?
Oh, that's you know the phrase.
All right, here we go. My bad.
Yeah, here we go.
That was Treye's retouch. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna have to shoot me, send me an EPK, man. You
I
got
got
to.
Get
You
your,
got to.
get,
I got to
ladies,
put you in
get your,
rotation, man. I got to put you in rotation.
get your towel, put your towels away, ladies. It's okay. He can't see
Hey,
you.
Ron, that's that one when you get the top down. Before you
Right.
go in, that's the
Right.
one.
Yes, sir.
Yes. That really follows behind a song that I was warned not to do called Trey's Touch. Kim was like, don't. I was like, well, Kim, this song Trey's Bed, it was Trey's bedroom. And the name
Trey's
of the
bedroom.
song was because I would go to sleep to the song every night. So that was Trey's bedroom. And so it was on the album Finally. And so Kim was like, you can't do that. I was like, well, Kim, I need something that I could put on, and it kind of allows me, because we don't associate sexy music with jazz. You follow
Right,
me?
right, right.
We don't
Yes.
associate that, God. So we don't associate that. You can put on a jazz track just like you can put on that R&B track.
Right.
Right.
You follow me?
Right.
Yeah.
So I needed to have something that transcends the both of them, so
Right.
that I wanted something that I could put on that was just as sexy as Let's Get It On, you
Right.
know. But it was
Yeah.
jazz, so that was my. And Kim was like, "No, you sure you want to do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to do
I was
that."
trying to save the ladies, but
And on every album, on
So
every
I got a
album,
question for you.
It
yeah.
didn't
Thus
work out
far,
here.
to this point in your career as a musician, what has been the biggest challenge as far as like one of the pieces that you've done? Not as far as life, but as far as one of the pieces, because I know somebody asked you this question already. So which one is the most challenging piece that you've done composition?
Effortlessly in love was the hardest thing that I've ever did, because it forced me to have to talk.
Okay.
So I am actually it's a true wedding song. It's a
Okay.
wedding jazz song.
Right.
It's called Effortlessly in Love, and it's called Effortlessly in Love, the Vow.
Okay.
That
That's
was
nice.
hard. That was hard for me, because now it forced me to have to fit in the box to know exactly what comes next after this.
Right.
So
Right.
what I did, Ron, as a musician, I stacked the sax with my words.
Right.
So
Okay.
you'll hear Effortlessly in Love, and you'll hear me say to my future wife, and then you'll hear the beat drop. Then you hear the sax. So
Okay.
I go to a friends of mine wedding, and I'm there. I'm prepared. Got his gift and everything, and I'm waiting. And as I go into the church, they could have hit me and say, "Hey, we're ready for you." I'm like, "Ready for me to do what?" So I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" The keyboard, the organ guy says, "Hey, I practiced. I got it down pat. I'm ready." Hey, what are you talking about? Then my guy who get married, he was like, "Hey man, you're gonna do efficacy and love for me." I'm like, "Huh?" He was like, "Yeah." So we don't. I got you a gift. He's like, "We don't want the gift. We let that be our gift." I'm like, "Wait, oh, so you want me to get up here in front of the church?" He said, "Yeah. When she's walking down the aisle, I want you to do the vow."
Oh,
I'm
nice.
like, so that's what is happening with that. So now my other artist was get called for weddings to do Baby It's You, and now I get called to go to weddings to do Effortlessly in Love. Go figure.
All right. Oh, okay. 10 years. 10 years down the road. What is there for Trey?
Oh man, I want to be married, and I want to be able to listen to what I did now. The body of work that I did now, I want to be able
Yeah.
to live and put all of those things that I wanted to do now in those songs. I want to put them into work then.
Okay. Nice.
So
Nice.
the praise retouch, I want to be retouching over and over.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right.
Did anybody in the well, hold on, somebody does have a question. Miss Bam. Hey girl.
Hey,
Hey, sugars. Hey.
Hey beautiful.
hey,
Listen,
Hi,
Trace.
Bam. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Trey, I had a question for you. So, back in the day when you went through what you went through, I don't know if you experienced blue days and dark days, especially when you were healing. Um, did you compose anything back then that helped you get through those dark times?
um, and I probably never shared this before, but damn, I'm glad you asked that because I've been holding on to it for a while. Um, when I had my procedure, I had open heart surgery, and what
Oh,
that took away from me was my ability to play the instrument like I wanted to play because they had to collapse my lung. When you're an asthmatic, you have your lung collapse. It doesn't always come back the same, meaning that your oxygen is not the same. You don't breathe the same. And it was hard for me to even want to be part of anything musical because of the fact that I wasn't the same. So, Bam, um, that scar took a lot from me, but what it forced me to do was to still learn how to do what it is I needed and wanted to do in different ways. Um, so it really took a lot from me. Having open heart surgery, the doctor said you won't come back.
wow.
There's no way you can do the same. But in honor of that, I did an album, and it's a non-profit album, and it's called Color of Fighters. And it is an album dedicated to anybody that is going through health challenges or been through health challenges or know someone who's going through a health challenge. And I took all the colors and I combined them, and it's called The Color of Fighters. And I have songs on there like Freedom. All these are jazz songs. Healing, Remission, Never Give Up the Fight. So that was my inspiration, Bam, during that time because what it took away from me physically, it gave back to me spiritually.
That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
It was hard to say. You know how it was when we first got our scars? It was hard.
Hmm.
It was hard for us to know that side of us until we realized that without that scar, we're not living. We're not here.
That's it.
Now, I've
Okay.
never told anyone that ever.
I appreciate you sharing that. I know it's hard going through what we went through and still coming out with a beautiful smile on the other end of through. But thank you. I'm gonna go back down and finish enjoying.
Thank you, Bam. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Bam.
Yeah. Ron, that was my biggest challenge ever in life. And it wasn't even just music, it was just a life challenge of trying to get back to what was passionate for me. Um, and you got to do it on your own. It's nothing that you could, that's not somebody could come along and say, I'm going to hold your hand and help you get to this location. A lot of times I woke up, I feel like I was on a treadmill. I was running and wasn't going anywhere. I was stuck in mud. There was a lot of things I had to learn about me. And it was truly a new normal. And that was the hardest word for me to understand. How can something be new and then be normal at the same time? But my new normal was where I landed. And I had to do the best of it at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. I know when I read the book, I was over here boo-hooing like a baby. I said, Lord, what is wrong with me?
Yeah, that led into the book. That led into the book because I wrote that book and I had I didn't know how long I would live after that open heart surgery. I had no idea how long, how much time I had. I just knew that I wanted to share my story. And
You
10
told,
years
you
later,
told it well. You told it very well.
I was able to do a 10th year anniversary. And I also did a jazz track titled Second Chances to match the book.
Mm. Yeah. You told that story. You told the story very well, flowed very well in the book. So if you haven't got his book, get both of them. Get both of them and download the music. Y'all got plenty to do. This is y'all's homework for next week. When we get back, you're back with me and let me know you got it all. I'm gonna be sending out quiz questions, so I know you got it for sure. um, um, did you have? Did anybody else have anything that they wanted to say to Trey before we go to the next track? All right, I want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm giving everybody the opportunity to ask questions and speak. I don't want anybody to think I'm trying to hog you and keep you to myself over here. I'm just right here. We right here. Um,
You want to do Love on a Mission?
Nisi said, "What are your strengths that make you a great artist?"
Um, by striving to be a great man, everything else falls in place. Everything else falls in place.
Very well said. Very well said. Now, if y'all want to hear more nuggets from Trey, go to his page. He drops nuggets like this all the time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to be a great artist, a great husband, a great father, a great stepfather, a great grandpa, a great papa. Um, so I
Great
think,
friends. Don't forget
yeah,
great friends.
exactly. So I think by doing that, um, artist just lines up with everything else that I'm trying to be great at.
Somebody has a question. This person better have a question. That's all I know. Do we know this person? They don't have a question. I'm just gonna take them out. Hello, hello. Did you have a question for the artist?
Yes, I have a question. My question is, how much do you get paid?
I don't get paid anything.
Ah, damn. Niggers.
Sorry, that was a baby. We don't do babies up
Yeah,
here.
he was. Yeah.
He didn't know no better.
Hey, Ron.
Ron, you up, Ron? You on mute?
Oh, you're on mute. Okay. That takes the payout and put the passion in, right?
Okay, who put me on mute? I ain't put myself on mute. I have.
So
Anyway,
So you heard the answer.
okay. So my question is after after your experience with open heart surgery, what would you take from that, and what advice would you give people out there that experiences hardship?
That tomorrow is not promised. We're taught to prepare for tomorrow, but in the midst of preparing for tomorrow, we miss out on living in today. And I had to learn how to live in today. I was so busy preparing for tomorrow that that's all I was ever doing was preparing. The next day I came up preparing for tomorrow. The next day came up preparing for tomorrow. And I never got a chance to live in today and enjoy today. So I had to learn how to take back some of my time. And I did that by living in the day. I had to learn to live in today. I had to learn how to be Ron's friend today. I can't say, well, I'm going to be a friend tomorrow. I'm going to be kind of I had to learn.
Depends.
Yeah, so I had to learn how to do that. And anybody that's actually facing a hardship, then that's the number one thing that you have to do is find a way to live in your today. Don't worry about yesterday. And I know you want to prepare for tomorrow, but I want you to live in this dash. I want you to appreciate what's going on with you today. And if you can appreciate it, then make it happen. Find
Right.
something to do for yourself. You don't have to even, it could be a bubble bath with some Treye playing, some wine. It could be a walk in the park. It could be grabbing a loaf of bread and going to feed the ducks. Whatever that gives you some peace in today, find it. Find it. And hold
Bro.
on to it.
Yeah.
You sound just like me, man. I tell Kottyn know I say it all the time. Every day you need to take some time out for yourself, even if it's just 5 minutes of breathing. Just closing your eyes. Life is hard. Life is crazy, but you also have to make time for yourself.
Yes.
More importantly, become your number one fan. Like, become your number one fan. Love on yourself, Before I can be a fan or a supporter, and by the way, I'm nobody's fan. I'm always a supporter. That's why, because fans are fickle, supporters are forever.
I'm your fan. I'm not fickle, am I? No. Hey, don't be looking at me like that. I saw that.
You're a supporter. So,
We have to talk later.
and a lot of times people tend to, think that I support a lot of people, but I am a supporter first at the end of the day. And so I'm a supporter of myself. I love on myself. So as Trey is saying, you gotta love on yourself. You gotta pick you first. Pick you first.
Exactly.
After God, pick you
All the
first.
time. All the time.
Pick yourself first. And then there's that other thing that you have to keep in mind. If you can't love on yourself, how do you expect somebody else to love on you? Like,
Right.
you don't even love you. How you want me to love you? Because how you gonna love me? You can't love you, but you want me to love you, but you don't love you.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
When you start loving you, you teach others how to get it right.
Yeah.
Right. Lead by example.
Exactly. Love me
Right.
how you love on me, and I love you how you love on you, and we'll be good. It's the minute that you want to love me how you want to love me. And that is why the first song off of this project is called Looking for Love My Way.
Way.
Looking for love my way. I was tired of being loved according to their expectations.
Okay, and we're gonna play that right now. This is Treye looking for love.
Looking for love.
Yes. Nice. Nice.
Woo! I wish I had one of
That
those
was
big
looking
clapper things. I need that.
for
I need
love
that.
my way.
Yes. I was
All
kind of
right.
according to what
Okay.
you said.
What were you saying, Trey?
I didn't want to be loved by nobody else's standard from then on. From that point, my life back then, I wanted to be loved on the terms that I could actually feel the love. That's why I
Mm,
was looking for love my way.
mm, mm. And that's a good point because people tend to want to love you how they love the last person or love
Right.
someone on their terms, and you can't do that. I need to be loved how I need to be loved, or else it won't work. And of course, like you said, you need to be loved how you need to be loved. But if you and a lot of times, if people just listen to you, you really listen to their person. I'm not just talking about what's on the surface. Like if you really listen to their heart, you will hear them telling you Sometimes it's told in silence what a person needs. And if you just listen with your heart instead of your ears, sometimes, you know. So, did anybody want to come up and ask for a question or make a comment to what you heard? I want to make sure we getting to everybody that wants to speak to Trey while we are here. Niecy said, describe your favorite and least favorite part about being an artist.
Uh, my favorite is it falls right into my creative wheelhouse. Right? So that's my favorite part about being an artist. I get to be able to be creative without being charged for it. Right? Um, the least favorite part about it, meeting people who aren't artists, who don't really understand the creative part that some people.
Yeah, I know, man. People coming through my studio like everybody can sing and everybody can rap. I was like, no, not everybody can sing or rap. My God, man, I swear, this generation pushed me away from the studio. I swear, because I can freestyle. I'm like, okay, every other word was a cuss word. Don't nobody know this generation don't know nothing about no eights, no 16s, none of that. You know what I'm saying? No breaks, no choruses, no hooks, none of that.
Yeah, their rules are totally different. And when you're an artist and you meet somebody that's an artist, then a lot of their challenges will be something that you could identify with because you've experienced
Right.
challenges. Like, wow, I'm an artist, but why is it so hard to meet someone that understands that at 3 o'clock in the morning, I might want to get up and write something.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say, why are you getting out of bed with me? What's going on? What's wrong? No, I'm going to say, get up, go get it.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Samantha said, how important is creative control when being an artist?
To me,
Oh, wow.
That's why I own my record label. That's why it's so important. It is so important because Ron will understand. Some days it might turn into weeks. It could be months before you even want to get near anything musical.
Yeah.
And you don't want someone over you, standing over you with a bullwhip, saying, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. No, it has to be authentic. It has to be true, organic creativity. It can't, when you're not creative and somebody's forcing you to do it, they're only going to get whatever you give them.
Right. It's just like, there's two types of nurses. My sister's a nurse. She has a compassion for it, and some people just work for the money. Just like a lot of people we know, man, I know for a fact that, they're not even half as musically talented as you, but they got all the software, all the hardware, all the instruments. Yes. And it's collecting dust. It's like, it's just eye candy to people.
And that's why I told an artist that I can't guarantee you a Grammy.
Right.
I can't guarantee you a Grammy. But what I can guarantee you is that I'm going to give my best to make sure that you have the career that you want.
Right.
For anybody who wants to be an artist of any kind,
and that's all.
Whether it's an author, musician, songstress, or whatever, if you're doing it for the money, quit now.
Yes.
It's gone and stop because there's no guarantees that will come. But if you're doing it because you love it, then God will see to it that what is yours is yours.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you got to definitely have a love for it because it's a love-hate relationship when it comes to the arts or creativity, poetry. Kottyn, you know too, my brother. Artists, man. It's a love-hate relationship. It's something that's in our blood that we want to continue to do. As much as we hate it, we still gonna do it because we love it.
Exactly.
Samantha
Nisi
says,
said,
"What is the best piece of advice that an artist ever gave you?"
um, and I mean artists, the best piece of advice I ever got from an artist wasn't from a musical artist. She was an actual legally blind painter. And she was painting it was something back then, it was called an alter ego photo.
Wow.
So she was painting what she saw me as, and then the alter ego. And the picture was a picture of me locked inside my heart. It was like a jail cell. My heart was a jail cell. And what she told me was that don't let anyone ever tell you how you see things. Don't ever let anyone tell you how you see things.
Mm-hmm.
And that was so profound because here it is, she's legally blind, which means
Yeah.
that she's legally blind, but her emphasis was on don't let anyone ever tell you what you see. And that made a lot of
Right.
sense to me because we could forever always be trying to live up to other person's expectations.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Kyle, you need long hair this week. Kyle, you need short hair that week. Kyle, you need blonde hair this week. Kyle, you need blue hair this week. We will forever always try to live up to others' expectations. And when we get to the mirror, it makes us not happy with who we see because we don't fit their narrative of who we're supposed to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Advice, and I took that advice, Nisi, and I turned it into my life so that I can look in the mirror and be happy with who I see, regardless if nobody else likes it. I am truly happy with who I see. And that came from an artist, even though she was musical, but she was an artist. And I met her at not Piedmont Park. I met her at Grant Park in Atlanta.
Are you? This is my question. Then we can go on to the next track if no one else has any comments of it. But are you where you want to be right now? Like, is this as far as your goals are concerned? Are you where in that place in your life where you envision that you would be in this moment?
No,
No?
I pictured that I would be with a wife. I have a wife now, and she'll be sitting next to me and we'll be talking about the music together. She'll be telling y'all that she gets tired of me uh, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, always making noise, doing this, doing that. So I never pictured um, being here again for the fourth time, my fourth project, without that woman sitting beside me doing it. So I never pictured this
Do
four
you
times.
ever think? Do you ever think that God's plan for you?
Yeah, yeah, and I have to accept that, even though it's not on my agenda. But, it's not something I wrote in. But yeah, I definitely.
God said, "Let me pencil this in for you, Trey. You gonna be right. Yep, you right where
Yeah,
God wants you to be."
yeah, and that's what I had to accept. Right, wrong, or indifferent, I had to accept it and make the best of it while I'm here.
Yeah, I got a message in my phone that says, your story is inspirational to somebody that's probably sitting in the hallway right now or in the parking lot. But your story is very inspirational, very motivational for somebody who may have wanted to give up, or they don't think they can still do it, after 40, because we tend to think life is over after 40. I can't do it no more. But you are proof that you can continue. Just keep going. Never give. I just always say never give up. You just don't know, because once you give up, I think Marla Gibbs didn't become famous till she was 45 or something.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah, a couple of people, Jim Varney too. Ernest. he was later on in his years too.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, my motto is, man. I tell this all the time: the sky isn't the limit because the universe is infinite.
yes,
Think
yes.
big, dream bigger. You
Keep
know,
going, keep going, never stop,
Keep-
keep dreaming.
right? Exactly. Keep going. You
Yes,
know,
yes. The minute
no limits, no
you
limits.
you know what the biggest enemy of a great man is?
Mm.
The biggest enemy of a great man is a good man
Mm.
because he has no more need to strive.
Mm.
Good gets you to the NBA. Great gets you Michael Jordan.
Hmm.
Good gets you the tryout. Great gets you Kobe.
Yeah. And Trey is proof that nice guys don't finish last.
But we can go to the next song.
Okay. All right.
Love
Okay.
on a mission.
Go ahead. Hey, why we got you? Go ahead and introduce intro this song and tell us about it. Love on a Mission.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, no. I mean, no. Tell us a little bit about it. What is
Oh,
what
Love on a Mission.
the
Oh,
creation? Yeah, where'd it come from?
Love on a Mission was a song that was built around two women that I saw on the course of time loving these two men. Um, and even though the men couldn't give them back what they had once given them, their love, their mission, they never aborted mission. They never aborted the mission of love. And they loved those two guys, and it was love on a mission. I really think that was one of the most describing those two women on the title of that album cover, with my mom and my grandmother. I think Love on a Mission truly describes how they love their husband.
All right, nice and set. Okay, and now we're gonna go Love on a Mission. that was nice. I like that one. I definitely like that one.
That one touches me the most
All right.
because
Yeah.
that's one of the one that's the only song from that entire project that actually makes me think of the men first before I think about the women. Even though they're on the cover, even though the album is dedicated to them, that song right there makes me think about all the joy and wonderful things that having my dad and my granddad in my life did for me as a man. So,
That's beautiful.
Definitely.
That's beautiful, man. I mean, that's definitely a very beautiful tribute, man, for real. God bless him, man. God bless you, man.
thanks, Ron. Thanks.
Yeah. This has been really a good experience for me. I appreciate you. I appreciate Kottyn bringing me on and get me in the corner and me to play music for. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Ron, are you on the air?
Yeah, I'm on WRJR, TheWRJRnetwork.com. We talk about that later, man. We talk about that.
Okay. I got you.
More stuff on the Queen right here. But yeah, that's a great album for real. I definitely gonna put it in rotation. And we gonna talk, man. We gonna talk.
Oh yeah, okay.
Does anybody else have any questions for Trey that they'd like to ask or any comments
Oh, what's her name?
besides me?
Every time you play when I say on, yeah, that's my favorite, and then you come back and play another one.
That's her favorite too.
All right, Sassy.
All my favorites.
Man, it's ain't nothing but love here, man, for real. I wish you the best, man. I do. And you see 20 years from now, 10 years from now?
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself 10 years from now, man?
Oh man, wow. I want to I would like to be I would like to be
You like looking back. You looking back on everything. You're looking back on everything.
get ready to prepare Thanksgiving dinner for the grandkids and my family. You know, being able to reconstruct because I come from a very small family, just my sister and myself, but being able to be part of a bigger family, you know. Hey, Sassy.
Hey, Softly.
Hi, Sassy. Honey.
How you doing, Sassy?
I'm good. I wanted to say hi to everybody, and I wanted to check. That's the dog that bit me, y'all. Let me move out of this room. But I wanted to say thank you, Softly, for doing this for Trey. Trey, I know you're an amazing guy, but Jesus Christ. Not only are you so nice and sweet and fine and all of that good stuff, you are so talented. I didn't know you had that much talent. I'm super proud of you. Keep up the good work. Mr. Ron, thank you. You're amazing. Kim is on teacup right now, but y'all are a hell of a team. Softly, you right in there with him, supporting him and doing
They get a clap.
I wanted to tell you, good job, everybody. This is why I like your platform because it's always so nice and mellow and smooth, and everybody's always vibing very well. So I just wanted to come on here and say, yeah, you're amazing. This is awesome. And thank you, beautiful Softly.
I wanted to tell you, you bring some of that too as well. And I'm trying not to be all teary eyed right now because I'm a little bit emotional. But yeah. Because it's so hard to come by good people. I'm sorry, y'all. It's hard to come by good people, and it's even harder, when I travel a lot and I'm like Trey, you got a big heart, and so you don't let a lot of people in your space, and then when you do, you got to be even more careful because you're such a loving and kind-hearted people. So coming on here, I found all you guys, and so Trey's definitely the top of my list. I love him. He's a great dude. I'm glad I'll be able to encounter him again. And Sassy, again, you bring that good vibe, good energy to any time you come on. You always bring good vibes and good energy.
Yeah.
So I wanted to thank
Very
you.
proud of all of you guys. Softly, we need to get together because I got my books and I'm so excited. Um, I'm so excited, and that T-shirt is the bomb. If I was at home, I would have it on. I said I was going to put it on, but I'm not home. But yeah, this is beautiful, and yeah, I really enjoy what we have going on as a family. This is
Yeah.
amazing to me.
Yeah.
So I will always be in you guys' corner because y'all are awesome people.
Me and yours.
Yes, thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Yeah, we got you too.
All right, you guys.
That's
I'm gonna eat real quick because my bonus mom made me some more dinner and she put the dog up. So I'll see you
All right,
guys
take
later.
care. Take
Bye, you
care.
guys.
okay.
Bye.
Now, Trey, I have kept you on. Does anybody else have any questions for Trey? Okay. I want because Trey, I want you to have the last words. You have the final words, or was that the last track?
Yeah, that was the last track.
Oh,
You gotta come back. I know, right? You gotta, man. You shortchanging us, man. That's not right.
can we get a replay? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I want to say this real quick. Every time I hear intentional, Trey already know that's my favorite track right there. Every time I hear intentional, I lose it. I've probably written at least as of yesterday because I wrote another poem titled "Come Shower with Me." Too
And
intentional.
everything got quiet.
Too intentional. So it's a little seductive, which that's right on along my speed. Love, seductive, and sensual, sexy. I gotta stay there. That's my romantic. That's my lane. I like my lane, and so I wanted to say to you, thank you so much to you and Kim for allowing me to do this. I need y'all to understand what a honor this is because we've never met physically. I've never been in his space. He's never been in mine. I've never been in Kim's. Like we've never. So this platform and this app that we're all on has allowed us to meet and do really great things in such a short period of time. And everybody, you got to trust somebody enough to allow them in your space like that. And it is Ron and I have never met, believe it or not, but I've known Ron for over 10 years now. And he and I just support each other. We've supported each other for a really long time.
Yeah.
And even though we've never physically met, that's my friend, and I'm going to always rock with him. And I'm going to always
rock with you. You know that. I got you.
So I just want to say thank you, and thank you to you and Kim. And then, most importantly, you want to thank your mom because, if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have Trey.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we wouldn't have intentional, or we wouldn't have love on a mission or simplicity. We wouldn't have none of that stuff. Lowe's Groove, man, I like that too. That's yeah.
But I want to give Trey the floor, if Kim, unless Kim has something she want to say as well.
No, I just want to say thank you to you for reaching out. I love your mindset. I love how you move. And just getting this together with us. I really appreciate it. And I really look forward to look forward to working with you on a lot of different projects in the future. I appreciate it. We all love Trey. We support him 1,000%. He's just I've known him a really, really, really long time, and he's such a I don't know. It's hard to really explain. He's an inspiration,
Yes.
And I know he always talking about me, working him so hard, but he works me hard. Really, I gotta say he works me hard. But I mean, it's a pleasure working with him in every single thing that we do. He teaches me a lot. He teaches me a lot, and I appreciate him. His hard work does not go unnoticed. I see a lot of greater, because he's great. I see a lot of greater things for him, down the road, you
Yeah.
know. So we keep pushing, and thank y'all so much for your support always.
Hey Trey, let me ask you a question. Is this your first album?
Fourth
Mhm.
one.
Your fourth? Okay,
Yeah.
see, now I got to go back on your discography, man. See, yeah, Rob, that ain't right. That ain't right.
So
We gonna talk, bro.
I wanna give Trey the floor so if we can all just because I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say this. One thing I don't like is when anybody interrupts Trey when he's talking. Because I be listening intently and when you do that, I miss what he's about to say. And I'm just like, God dang it, what are you gonna now I'm frustrated. So please let him say what he's gonna say. Just this is the final. We want Trey to give his last words before we close out the show.
um, I want to say thank you to Ron, Kim, and you, Kottyn, for part of this. We did this. This is our fourth time doing as far as the project because this is the fourth project, and we did this with other people and different channels. But this is by far the best because I was. It feels warm here. I didn't feel that I was going to be compared to someone or, or somebody was going, a lot of those things. And one thing about it, and two things for sure, is that um, we've been around, we've seen it, and Kim can definitely tell you that we've seen it. It's far things we haven't seen and that we have seen, but this is by far the best platform, God, for you and Ron to have us to be welcome on. And there's nothing I would rather have done than to do this with you guys. And I can commit to saying that all my exclusive, first off, God, can come to you. We'll do the first interview here. And I'm quite sure Kim probably will will co-sign that, you know. So you are,
Definitely.
yeah. So before I do something and put it out for the public, and I've sort of got in the habit of doing that now. Kind of like will send you something and say, "Hey, take it, do what you're gonna do with it," because Kim trusts you and I trust you, and so I was like, "Hey, look, got this. You won't ever see it my way, but you go ahead and do it how you want to do it. Put your cotton magic on it." And so, Ron, I sent her things, and she's like, "Oh yeah," I said, "Go ahead and put your magic on it," And, and so I just wanted to say thank you for doing that, and I can go ahead and say, well, anytime we're doing something exclusively, you guys get the first opportunity at it. And not that it's going to be famous or popular or anything, but I'm just saying that whatever you wanted to do with it, you guys got it first. Like Ron, if I come in and you want to do like say you got a new artist or a new single release show, or you want to put something in rotation that's new, I would definitely get something over to you when I finish it. Then I could shoot it right to you, and you could debut it on your.
Okay, could you get the contact information on where people can reach you?
Yeah, actually, um, right here on TikTok is always easy because this is where the music actually starts. There are no more A&Rs in the game. This is just social media now. So a lot of times, music is actually this is where it's picked up at off of social media. So at H3 at H3 underscore records, um, that's the record label, and that is where I fall under. The books will be there. Any upcoming event will be right here on TikTok.
Absolutely. Well, you definitely got a team of supporters right
For
here.
sure. For
Believe
sure.
100% forever and ever. And
Yeah. And my platform, our cornerstone is independent artists, man. So you're definitely welcome. For
Thank you.
sure.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
I want to thank everybody. Did anybody else have any last words? Nope, because Trey got the last words. Ha!
I love it.
I'm sorry. But I just want to thank everybody for coming. This has been a great experience for me too.
Yeah.
Trey, thank you. Kim, thank you. Ron, thank you so much. Thank
Thank you.
everybody that came in through into the comments, those that stopped through, those that stayed. We definitely appreciate you. And look forward to the next thing that Trey has going that Cotton will get an opportunity to be a part of. So there you go. The next thing that's gonna come is just let me say this real quick. I told Kim already. The next thing will be for me dropping my poetry album, and it's titled "When Poetry Meets Jazz."
Yes.
And that is inspired, of course, by Trey.
Oh.
So look forward to that.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Look forward to that. It's gonna have some real nice tracks, real nice, smooth tracks.
When is that coming, Cotton? When are you going to do that?
I'm dropping that next year.
Okay.
I'm taking my time with it because I want it to be real nice.
Well, you know, anything I got, you can definitely get it. And Penetration will be an ebook. The surprise I had was that I have a lot of merchandise that comes with Penetration and comes with Crazy Touch. So Kim has had me up designing teddy bears, backpacks, wine glasses, coolers. He has me up doing all those things. So,
Okay, I hear a plug. Go ahead and plug it, man.
yeah, so it will definitely be coming whenever she gets it out. So Penetration will be an ebook. It will be already a hard copy now. So
y'all, real quick, because I like this guy's music so much, I couldn't wait. I'm that person. Let me see if you can see it. This is my travel blanket. Says intentional. My travel blanket that says intentional on it. So yeah, y'all gotta get y'all on.
Right.
I gotta get y'all on. You heard that.
We will have
Thank
more
you so
available.
much. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, what you say, Kim?
I was saying we will have a blanket available as well for if someone wants to order. Yeah.
but I'm not doing intentional. That's only for her. So we're not doing any intentional. It'll be
No, that's right.
you will not.
What's your blanket?
Yeah,
Let's like Linus over here. This is my blanket.
Yeah, so I would not do intentional because that's her thing. But I will do color fighters. I will do penetration. And I will do phrase retouch. But intentional, she's gonna have the only intentional blanket ever made.
Oh.
Well,
So I just couldn't imagine her in the airport and somebody's walking with an intentional blanket and she's looking like, oh wait,
Right. Wait a minute. Is somebody in trouble?
yeah, in a lot of trouble. Like, where you get that from, ma'am, sir?
Like it was a Sugar Daddy say on Good Times, somebody in trouble.
Ma'am, sir, I'm gonna need you to drop that blanket real quick.
So Kim and I talked about it, and we were like, no, we only want her to have the one of one. So that
Right.
would be intentional merchandise done.
Hey man, it's gonna be famous years from now.
I
Like
carry a
that's one of a
faithfully with
kind.
me since I got
Intentional blanket from my man Trey.
it. It's not up for sale. It's not up for auction.
Right.
Look at her.
Let me let
Yeah.
y'all get out of here. Thank you,
Well,
Trey.
it has been a pleasure, Trey. Like I said, man, I wish you the best in the
We'll
future,
talk,
man.
bro.
I can see it.
We'll talk.
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk, man. Kim, it's a pleasure meeting you as well.
You as well. Thank
Y'all know
you.
my motto: peace, love, and loyalty. God before man, spirit before flesh, and love before hate. Y'all have a great evening, everybody. Thank you all so much.
Good
Great.
night.
Take care.